Welcome to the Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Before I start, please join me tonight on My Friend the Futures TV. I'm hosting the Asia markets from 8 to 10. We cover NASDAQ, S&P, oil, gold, and sometimes silver. Also, and that goes every Monday through Thursday from 8 to 10. We also give away 10 free rapid accounts. So hopefully you'll be there. Also, if you'd like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, just please text me to my personal cell phone number, 914-500-7484. Text me your full name and email. Also, if you have any questions regarding the markets, you can just please text me at any given time, and I'm happy to talk to you if you have anything you'd like to talk about, okay? All right, so today we saw the market get absolutely kabooshed. It was really amazing. The Fed announcements came out, they got kabooshed, and they rallied to 30,502. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Micron was trading 1092, got absolutely kabooshed. $50 later. SanDisk dropped about 80. AMD dropped about, 20. But the key here today was the opening on AMD, SanDisk, Micron, Intel, and the QQQs, and also the underlying ETF, the spiders. Now, whenever you get three MACDs that are negative, the 60, the 30, and the 15, and you push up to new highs, today I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Micron dropped literally about $35, $40 like that. AMD dropped from 529 down to 506. SanDisk, God knows, I think it dropped north of 100. And I'm going to show you these patterns. So the title today is when you have three negative MACDs on the time frames. And when I say negative MACDs on the 60-minute, which is blue over yellow, and I'll explain it to you and show it to you. And on the 60, 30, and 15, these are, let them have them. I'm telling you, it's like Christmas in June. It's an unbelievable pattern. I couldn't say the word. I mean, we were short. I think I made $10,000 in just AMD and Intel like that instantaneously. It was just unbelievable. So let me show you the pattern here. First of all, this is the QQQs. So like I said, when I come in every day, the first thing I do, I look at the bigger time frame. So I saw these negative MACDs like this right here, blue over yellow above the pivot. So here's the opening, ding, ding, ding. We pushed up, 735, got absolutely kabooshed. Look at this, $5. And if you look here on the 30-minute, you can see the negative MACD here as well. Very, very, very bearish. And again, this is exactly what I'm telling you. When you see this, also the 15, if you look at Micron, same pattern here today. Okay, up, 1062, dropped all the way down to 1027. Now, we did get another push up here, and I was jumping up and down like a baboon at 330 when you were making new highs. The MACDs did not confirm on the 60-minute, but this is the one I was talking about, and this is the title of the show, where you have all the indicators all lined up here. Intel, look at this, unbelievable. You can see here the 1030 bar, 122 here and change. You can see 122, and look at the 30-minute pushing up here into the negative MACDs. These are absolutely, I'm telling you, this is exactly what you want. When you see SanDisk, you can see the same thing. SanDisk, I saw SanDisk trading above the 70, 2070, and look what SanDisk did. Absolutely dropped 150 points. These patterns are so powerful. These patterns are so powerful. It is just unbelievable to really understand when you see these three negative MACDs on the 15, the 30, and the 60. You're going to have to trust me on the 15s that were negative. And then you get this monster push up. These are, I'm telling you, when they all line up like that, it's just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I was praying that everything would still gap up after I saw the pre-market, all the chips and the semis up, and I just couldn't believe what I saw. So again, really great stuff here to show you, so keep an eye on it. Also, if you look here, you can see SpaceX, SPCX, reverses to sell Okay, on the 15-minute time, 15 and 30-minute time frame here, you can see the negative MACD on the 60, the negative MACD on the 30. The algorithm reverses to sell, and the 15 right here, you're in what's called a sell disconnect. And then every rally on the 15, here's one, here's two, and then this is the one here where the 30-minute kicked in, and look out below. Now, SpaceX is going to start trading on a technical basis after all the hype, after the IPO. So again, SpaceX, when the 30 reverses to sell, all three MACD, both the two MACDs are negative on the 60 and on the 30. And then what do you look to do here? You can see here the 30-minute time frame really cabooshed, overbought. Look at the yellow dots, the price out within the in the lower part. Look at the negative MACD into the the out indicator of 3 getting overbought into the negative MACD. The ADXs are off, and really, to be honest with you, that 30-minute time frame beyond very powerful. So again, really absolutely caboose. Look at Apple today. You can see Apple here, the 30-minute reversing to sell right around the what time is this? Around 2:30, and then right here, around 2:45, you were getting overbought into the negative MACD on the 15 and on the 30. Beautiful bear flag in a buy disconnect. Remember, you can still have sell divergences in a buy disconnect, and once those MACDs went negative on the 30-minute time frame, and you got that overbought condition on the 15, it was completely over, absolutely over. All right. What else I want to? Microsoft absolutely slaughtered today. Microsoft, you can see here, they're coming in. This was the short I called yesterday. I said short Microsoft, long Apple, and that kind of worked out really well on the opening today because Microsoft got absolutely cabooshed. Now, when Microsoft pushed up here after the opening, you can see it's pushing up into the negative MACD. And then what do you look to do here? Well, this is the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame. You want to see a bear flag? Oh, Nelly. Look at this bear flag right here. Overbought into the negative MACD, rising ADX, 390. Overbought, negative MACD, rising ADX. Look at the next bar. Boom, down 3. And then you have what's called the double red short here. After the Fed announcement, what do? You short this first bear flag 1, and then here's another bear flag 2 at 883. Microsoft absolutely cabooshed at the end of the day. So today I thought was a really good day overall. We saw the Nasdaq actually below 30,000, but now above it here. Basically, the Federal Reserve said that 9 out of 18 voted for actually a hike in interest rates. Remember, Bank of Japan and the ECB have raised rates a quarter of a point. I don't think there's any rate cut this year. I think gold is going to break 4,000, maybe get down to the 3850, 3950 range. But overall, I think the markets do not like this. They were hoping for, I thought the Fed chairman came out the way I anticipated. He wasn't going to be dovish. He was going to be neutral. So he's not going to look like he was favored by the president. He's going to do what he does. And then actually talking about rate hikes in 2027 and maybe 2028. So that's not good for gold. Okay. That's not good for gold. Okay. So anyway, with that being said, when I get back, I'll tell you what I expect for tomorrow. So for tomorrow, I'm looking at the markets here, getting deeply oversold. Again, the MACDs are negative. You're in a negative trend. So we'll see if we get some type of oversold conditions. But basically, what you're going to probably end up looking for is any overbought conditions, looking for shorts on probably the 30 or the 60-minute time frames. But again, it's really about the news today. I think there's a chance they can gap down tomorrow. And if they gap up, I think the markets are short. The chip stocks are really still strong. Even with this caboose, and Micron was up, SanDisk was down on the day. Remember, these stocks are very overextended, and it's healthy to get a good pullback, and hopefully we get that, and then hopefully we'll get some type of a bottom. But maybe we test, the 7,300 again, maybe 7,000. Maybe the Nasdaq goes back to 7,000, 76, 26,500. But we'll see. But this is not good, and I am very bearish on gold. All right. When I get back, I want to talk to you about the importance of patience. So today I told everybody, wait for the markets to calm down, wait, and basically just wait for the markets to absorb the news and then the press conference. And once the press conference was over, the market shot up. Boom, we took shorts. Patience is everything in the game of trading. You just don't want to overtrade. You don't want to revenge trade. And mostly, the most important thing is you want to be able to really rectify and understand how important it is to step back and then wait to get in. I'm known for that. I love to be patient. I'm not going to trade every tick, and I'm just going to wait for the scalps or the patterns to really set up. So be careful when you're trading, be patient, and wait for the right trades that you are comfortable with. Thank you for joining me tonight on The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. If you'd like to join my community of traders from all around the world, please go to my website, sktrading.live. And the Complete Trader is $99 a month. It's $4.5 a day. I'd love to have you there every day. The Discord, the member chat, and the chart overlay, and the new technology that's going to be coming out. It's going to be unbelievable. Also, if you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me at official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And again, if you'd like to have a 5-day free trial, just text me. My cell phone number is 914-500-7484. Have a great night, everybody. Hope to see you tonight. God bless you. God bless our troops. And most of all, God bless the United States of America. See you tonight.